one here seems to know just how many apartments in Perry Homes are unoccupied. The number changes every week, but they are everywhere. In some buildings, there are more empty apartments than there are apartments in which someone is living. Some of the buildings have been like this for years. The tenants who live in the midst of it all don't think it needs to be like this.
Well, there's a lot of folk want apartment out here too. You know, maybe it could be somebody out here trying to transfer to maybe from a small one to a big one. They tell them that they don't have any ready, that they don't have no vacant.
They say there aren't any vacancies?
Yes, I have heard a lot of them say there ain't no vacant.
But there certainly are a lot of empty apartments.
Sure live, a bunch of them.
What? I lived in about 6 years in this building I live in.
How long?
6 years. We've been on longer than I've been here 10 years. Them moved about 6 years back there.
Those buildings have been abandoned for 6 years?
6 years. They ain't gonna allow the folks.
And that must cause a problem out here.
It is a problem. Because people stand on the door every time I come look out my back door, look over there and see somebody stand on the door.
Once a family moves out, their apartment is supposed to be boarded up until the new family moves in. Sometimes that is done. Many times, it is not. Very often, the vandals get here before the workmen can. This apartment had a tenant up until the day before we got to Perry Homes. Vandalism is, without a doubt, epidemic here. Abandoned buildings become a play area for children by day, and residents say a hiding place for muggers and burglars by night.
Because it's dangerous. We come up to that night, you don't know who in there. Somebody knocked the devil out of it. And they would never know who did it.
You see them 2 apartments right down? You can go on one side of that house and get up in that ceiling close to the next house.
Yeah, you can go.
You go to work and come back the next day, you don't have nothing.
Went in your house, see?
Somebody can get into an
you can go up on this side and crawl to the next one.
You crawl through there.
Because there's no seal across there.
Someone can actually steal your stuff just by going in an abandoned apartment?
All they got to do is come down and open the door.
It's just awful out in this area right here. People's moving out, and then what you could probably see the way they got everything boarded up. And we the last of the crop, really.
A walk through one of these buildings can be very dangerous. Many of the people out here say children have been severely cut by all the broken glass. It's easy to see why. Who's to blame? Well, a lot of residents put the blame on the children. They say the minute a Perry Homes child sees an unbroken pane of glass, he feels compelled to break it. Many other people say the management is at fault for not fixing up apartments and moving someone in as soon as they are vacant. In fact, the management gets a lot of heat. To many residents, the mere mention of the management is enough to bring on the obscenities.
Everybody in Atlanta trying to fight the hell out of half of the AH. Because they done messed up the money. I can tell you why. I read the paper every day, see? I'm not no stupid.
So what you're saying is that they're so worried about their own scandals?
They're so worried about all that money being messed up, and they got that new man in the AH, and so everybody overcharging people for their damn utility bills and everything else. The hell, they trying to sit around trying to get back money and all that dang junk that they're just messing up everybody, and they ain't fixing nothing.
Only thing they care about is they rent every month. If you don't get that, then they got a warrant tacket out here on your door. But for fixing anything, he don't, you know, they don't care.
One of the first things people asked me when I said I was going to be staying at Perry Homes for a week was, where is that place? It seems that just about everyone in Atlanta has heard of Perry Homes, but very few people have ever been here. I'll take a look at why that's so and explain what effect that has on the residents here tomorrow. From Perry Homes, I'm Dennis Kauff, and this is segment 2.